Have you ever stayed in a place that felt wrong? Like the walls were breathing, and the silence was heavier than sound itself? This is not just another scary tale. This is a chilling experience from a woman named Claire, who swears she'll never step foot in that motel again. Let's start the story.
Claire was driving late at night, somewhere along a lonely highway in Colorado. It was past midnight, the road was empty, and her eyes were fighting sleep, when she saw a flickering neon sign that read, "Vacancy, Highway In." Relieved, she pulled over. The motel looked old, almost abandoned, but exhaustion convinced her to check in. The receptionist was a thin, pale man with hollow eyes. He barely spoke, just slid the room key toward her and muttered, "Room 217. Don't open the curtains." It struck her as strange, but too tired to argue, Claire nodded and carried her bag upstairs. The room was surprisingly clean, though dated, yellowed wallpaper, creaky bed, and a heavy curtain covering the only window. She remembered the receptionist's warning but shrugged it off. Claire turned off the lights, slipped under the blanket, and let sleep take her. But sometime after 3 a.m., she woke to a sound. A soft scratching, coming from the window. At first, she thought it was just a tree branch scraping against the glass. But the scratching grew louder, deliberate, like fingernails. Her heart raced. She wanted to check, but then she remembered the receptionist's words. "Don't open the curtains." Claire tried to stay calm. She covered her ears, told herself it was her imagination. But then came the whisper. A voice, faint but chilling, from the other side of the curtain. "Claire!" Her blood froze. Nobody knew her name. The scratching turned into pounding. The window rattled violently, as if something, or someone, was desperate to get in. Trembling, Claire grabbed her phone and dialed the front desk. The line picked up instantly. But the voice on the other end wasn't the receptionist. It was the same whisper from outside the window. "Why did you wake me?" Claire dropped the phone. The pounding stopped. The room fell into silence again, thick and suffocating. She didn't sleep for the rest of the night. At sunrise, she gathered her things and stormed down to the front desk, ready to demand answers. But the reception area was empty. Dust covered the counter. The ledger book was blank. It looked like nobody had worked there in years. She ran to her car, hands shaking, and sped away without looking back. Later, she tried to look up Highway Inn, room 217, but there was no record of such a motel existing. So tell me, if Claire never told anyone her name, how did the voice outside the window know it? And if the motel doesn't exist anymore, then where exactly did she spend the night?
If you were Claire, would you have opened the curtain? Tell me in the comments, and if you want more real chilling stories, hit that subscribe button. Because next time, the story might not let you sleep tonight.